Namaste, brothers and sisters. Welcome to the transmission. We're here. No major technical issues so far. Oh, how's it all going? Oh, I've got loads of people on the call. That's so lovely to see. Let me read some of your messages. Hi, Zoe and Jen. Love and light to you, darling. Things to you. Hey, Sophie. Hey, Soul Tribe. Is anyone else on this chat? How many we've got? We've got 71. Still got 10 minutes till the transmission starts. So if anyone needs to do anything, or you still got time, I just jump on the call early, just so that just in case there's any technical issues. So you know, but the transmission isn't actually starting until about another 10 minutes. So welcome everybody. Hi Jen, you're looking lovely tonight. Oh, thank you, Zoe, darling. Made a bit of an effort. Put my kimono on. Oh, hi Tashi. Hi, I was thinking about you today, Tashi. I was wondering if you were going to be here. I'm so glad you're here. Oh, I love you. So happy to be here with you all to pray for Israel, the children, and dearest Liam. Yeah, guys, I am going to cry. We do know I am going to cry. I mean, it honestly has been one of the hardest days ever today, and let me just tell you, oh god, I've got about 55,000 bazillion boxes open. Let me just close it all down and just have this open. But yeah, no, it's been so hard. And it all started yesterday when excuse me, I went out and I had a really beautiful day with my friends, and then I was driving home, and then all of a sudden this wave of nausea just came over me, and I just got this intense headache, just out of the blue, boom, this intense headache, and I was just floored. And then I got home, went to bed, and then was feeling absolutely terrible, and then woke up this morning and I had a headache, and I was like, oh, that is unprecedented. You never wake up with a headache. And I was like, oh my god, what is going on? And I realised it's to do with the grief. And it's, you know, the fact that Liam did all the transmissions, like, you know, he held space for us for a whole year, you know. And I found out that he passed just before the last transmission, and I don't know how on God's great earth I did that, but I did. And it just, I couldn't let everyone down. I had 500 people sign up. There's no way I just couldn't let people down, you know. And so I did that. So it's like he's intricately connected to this work, and I feel like this work is connected to his journey onwards. And then I realised that the reason why I was feeling so had so many symptoms was the grief. And yeah. So anyway, it's been hard, but we're going to do it. We're going to do this amazing work for all our brothers and sisters, for all the children, for Israel. We're gonna glitch this new world order, fucking agenda. We're gonna do it. We're gonna really be there for our brother. I just can't believe he's gone. Just can't believe it. Anyway. Oh, nice to see you here, Oscar Romeo. Welcome. Oh God. Debbie's here. Debbie was here at the first ever transmission I ever 2016. Or 2016, I can't remember. Like 2016 I did my first transmission. But nice to see you here, Debs. It's so hard, so hard. Thank you, guys. Oh, God, it's so hard. What's the time? Oh. I mean, I guess we could all just have a big cry. It could be the transmission. Big cry. It's so hard. But I really, really pray for us all to hold space today. And pray for you all to hold space for me. There's no leaders, we're all just in a circle, you know, we're all just holding each other. I've just organised the gathering, you know, but we're all leaders, all spiritual leaders. And we're all just holding space for each other's healing and transformation. Oh, gosh. Proves you have a heart, Jen. Oh, Christopher's. Oh, lost my. This is my first transmission. Oh, we've got a new. Welcome, me, darling. Yeah. Oh, it's really. Oh my lordy. Cry with the rainfall. Here we have torrential rain forcing a cleansing reset. Equinox, be still. No silence. So sweet. I think we're just going to have to accept this is going to be a very, very emotional transmission, and that's just the way it is. It's not very often that people pass, and you know. But anyway, I've got an announcement, and this is going to be my last transmission on YouTube. I'm not going to do it on YouTube anymore. I'm going to move to a private platform, and I think I'm going to do it on Zoom. So it's going to be kind of like a limited number of people. I'm really, really feeling guided to shift the energy with the transmission somehow, and I'm going to change the format of it, and it's going to be much more interactive and a little bit more exclusive as well, to be honest with you. And then also there's going to be an opportunity to ask questions at the end, where you can actually just come and ask questions, and it could be like a dream interpretation, it could be a message. I might even get my tarot cards out to pull little cards for people. But I am gonna be changing. So there's a lot of endings. This is an ending. This is the last transmission on YouTube. You know, this is the send off for Liam. So, yeah, that's my announcement. I've got loads of announcements. I don't know if I'll be able to share them all with you, but hopefully Zoe will remind me of all my announcements that I've got to make. And I'm going to like pull down that strength that I found last transmission. You know. Does that sound amazing, then? That's a good idea. Oh, good. I'm so glad that you like that idea. Yeah. We will follow you anywhere. Oh, Michelle, darling. Love Michelle. Michelle came to my Mount Shasta retreat. I've missed doing my retreats so much. I absolutely love doing retreats because I get to meet you all and just get to be together in absolute bliss. Can't wait till all this silliness ends and we can start hosting retreats again, and it's going to be amazing. So anyway, we're getting there, guys. We're going to start the transmission in a minute. So I've got 235 people on the call. I'd love a Zoom meeting to chat and ask questions. Yeah, releasing holdings, but love the Zoom idea. That's good. Love you. Grief is a long process, no judgment. Oh my golly gosh, my daughter died. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry, Carol. Praying for you, sister. Oh, hi, Lisa, darling. So glad you're here. Please invite me to Zoom. I don't feel like I cannot be in the transmission. Oh, bless. Jumping on late, sending you so much love. Oh, thanks, guys. You're so beautiful. Like, I'm so blessed, like, with my community. I always attract the most amazingly beautiful people. Even when I was a fashion designer, I used to be a fashion designer, guys. And I used to make, like, recycled clothes out of woolen jumpers. So I'd like chop up jumpers and make cardigans and coats and sweaters and skirts and all sorts, mini skirts, long skirts. And I used to sell my clothes at festivals, and I used to always have the best customers, like the most beautiful, angelic souls at my store. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so blessed. The people that are attracted to my work are so flipping beautiful. And it's the same with this work. And it does not go unnoticed by me, guys. And I know I'm speaking softly, it's because I'm quite emotional, but I hope you can all hear me okay. Can you hear me okay? Blessings to you and my brother Leo. Oh, that's good stuff. Where do you live? Where do I live? Please invite me to Zoom. Like attracts like, Jen. Oh, sorry. Oh. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you like my kimono. Sending love. Sunday's good. Brother suddenly passed at the same time. Oh my gosh. Yes, we can hear you. Greetings, Jen. I shared our work on Facebook. Sound is good. Okay, that's good. Okay, guys, we're going to do it. I think once I start doing the transmission, I think that the energy is going to shift a little bit. So are you all ready? What's the time? So it's 9:15. Give everyone one more minute. Oh. 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 So beautiful reading all your messages, guys. It's just so beautiful being with you, and you know, that's why I do these videos, and I'm really open and transparent because I feel so held. I feel so loved. I feel like even though I don't know you, I do know you. We do know each other on a soul level, you know, and it could be from Atlantis, it could be from Lemuria, it could be from the games in the 1300s. But I feel like I know you all, you know, I really do. And I sort of have opted for the complete 100% transparency sort of like method as a spiritual teacher, not method, just that's just who I am. And it's quite unusual. I don't think I've never really encountered any other sort of spiritual teachers that are like really super transparent. And it's kind of very, very new paradigm, but the reason is because I feel so held. I feel so loved. I feel such a solid, like powerful connection with so many of you. Like you're really, really like holding me, you know? It's amazing. Getting quite shivery. I think it's Liam's spirit. I've got to get myself a little blanket. Oh. Right, guys, we're going to start this transmission. Are you all ready? Quick last little check at the messages. Okay. Greetings, just found you and you brightening my day. Nathan! Right, Nath? Just shivered too. Oh, thanks, guys. Oh, we've got Nathan Doyle in the house. That's always good. Oh, he's here now with us. He is here with us. You know, the weird thing is, that normally, because I'm like the shaman in the village. You do know that, don't you? Like every village has got a shaman, and I'm like the shaman in the village. And when someone passes, they always contact the shaman. And so my whole life, I've been contacted by spirits, and they have full-on conversations with me and give messages to me and all sorts. And I have this very, very deep dialogue with those in the unseen realms. And that has been my direct experience since my spiritual awakening when I was 21. That's like 20 20 years ago, I had this really, really immensely lucid connection with spirits that pass. And with Liam, I haven't had it. And it's really, really thrown me for 6. And I realise now is because I've never lost anyone that I've been so close to. And so when you lose someone that you're close to physically, what I'm learning is that there's like an attachment to their body. And it's hard. It's hard to connect with their spirit when you miss their body. That's what I've learned. And it's been so hard because I felt so bereft of contact, you know? Whereas normally I'm so blessed to have that spiritual contact. Oh, it's been so hard, guys. Sending much love for all here. Yeah. Oh. That you're not receiving. Yeah, that makes sense actually. Holding you in love. Oh God. We're going to get through this, guys. We are going to get through this. We really are. Able to hear spirits. Lost my brother in 2013 because I could not contact the spirit until recently. Wow. Yeah, from contact because I saw him and she as soon as he started speaking about him. Oh, Wayne, you're reading my book. You're one of the first men that's told me that you're reading my book, Wayne. That's amazing, brother. And thank you, Misha, for your beautiful words. I really, really, really appreciate your insights. Thank you, darling. Thank you, Nicole. That's very, very sweet. I am open to, because normally people come to me to contact spirits, but I can't contact him at the moment. Yes. Oh, gosh. Had vision of you and Liam, beautifully, beautifully connected. Yeah. I need to purchase your book. Yeah, get the book, guys. The book's so amazing. The book is a game changer. It's a proper game changer. Oh. It's I've never known anything like this. Okay, guys, we're going to start. I'd like to begin this transmission by all of us doing OMS. So I'm just inviting all of us to take a deep breath in. And as we breathe out, Giving thanks for the divine presence of every brother and sister in this sacred circle. This is an extremely deep soul contract that we are all fulfilling, to be here at this time, at this place, on this day. All being invited now to take some deep breaths, breathing in from our navel center. And as we breathe out, just relaxing our shoulders, relaxing our jaw. Bringing our awareness to places that our body is in contact with the floor or the chair. Giving yourself permission to arrive in this space empty. Taking a moment to just visualize any cares or worries that you are carrying and put them on individual parchments of paper and roll them up. You've been invited now to visualize a black box just outside your front door. And we are going to place these parchments of paper inside this front door, just in the black box by the front door. That you may enter this transmission fully empty, fully present, fully able to activate and access your higher self, and the codes and the frequencies that reside within your higher self, your subconscious mind. Taking a moment now to visualize the beautiful ascended master, Saint Germain, just standing at your front door, and he is just holding his right hand, his right palm at this black box, and he is now sending a beam of violet light to transmute the black box. Please observe this. Truly enabling you to enter into this sacred space empty. Like all instruments are empty. That was the promise that we made to Mother, Father, God, that we would show up empty in each and every moment. We would be free of our story, free of the trauma and the wounds that we have used to identify. We would just be empty like a child, like a beautiful child, present in the moment. This is a reminder now to please not make any comments as the transmission is being shared. This creates a leak in the container of this powerful sacred work. Bringing your awareness back into your body, taking some deep cleansing breaths from your sacral center. We are all being asked to visualize beautiful golden orange light. Breathing in beautiful golden orange light from our higher self. This is a very, very healing light, a very soothing light, a light that restores the joy levels within our psyche, within our soul consciousness. Joy has been specifically targeted on the third dimension. And so just know that as you breathe in this beautiful, exquisite golden orange light, you are recorrecting any distortions within your energetic field pertaining to your relationship with joy. Joy that is your birthright. Joy that is your natural state of being. Joy that is the true and eternal vibration of God. That is who you are. So may we all take this invitation to breathe in this beautiful, sacred, golden orange light and allow it to infuse our entire chakra system. May this light enter into our auric field. May this light iron out any creases, any despair, sadness, any despondency that we may be carrying within our energetic field. Please take a moment to observe there is an ironing out process that is occurring within your auric field at the moment as the joy frequency is allowed to settle unencumbered within your heart, within your auric field. Being invited to take a deep breath in. And as we breathe out, we're going to increase the intensity of this golden orange. We're going to increase it times 10. Take another deep breath in. And as we breathe out, just visualize that golden orange light intensifying, becoming more golden, more sacred, more angelic. And it's almost like dripping off you now. These abundance codes is actually now activating abundance codes within your subconscious mind. We are now being asked to bring our attention to our solar plexus area. And this is where the spark of the Christed being resides, within the solar plexus area. And we all know that the agenda has been to diminish this light. So just take a moment now to observe the level of your light within your solar plexus. Is it a flame? Is it a spark? Is it a roaring fire? Where are you at? For a lot of us, it will be a spark at the moment. For a lot of us, it will be just a singular flame. And for some of us that have just come into union with our twins, it will be a roaring fire. So just check where you are at. Now just notice in front of you, there's a beautiful divine Christed being, which is an aspect of your higher self. Please just take a moment to observe this beautiful sacred being, and they're carrying a fan, and they're just now fanning. It could be a masculine or feminine, it's up to you. But they're now fanning that flame or fanning that spark. Just observe how this flame, this beautiful flame of divinity, of Christness, of truth, godliness, benevolence, joy, love, kindness, generosity, abundance, divine truth, is being ignited within you as this descended being that is a part of your higher self is fanning that flame. The divine being is requesting now if they can blow upon this flame, because if they blow, they're going to really activate the flame. So on the count of 3, this divine being is going to hold their hands just in front of your solar plexus, and they're going to blow 1, 2, 3. So just feel that flame fully activate, that flame of divinity. And now just observe how it is completely subsuming our whole entire auric field. The flame has gone from just residing within our tiny little solar plexus area to becoming, we have now become one with this divine flame. Really stabilize this flame. This is the flame that we will be working with as we activate this in our children of the earth. It's very important that you become an embodiment of this flame. Allow the flame to stabilize. Allow the flame to settle. On the count of 3, this process will be complete. 1, 2, 3. Notice how you have become one with this flame. You are one with this flame. You have become this flame. I am that I am, fully alive, fully activated with all of the codes of the highest divinity. I am a living embodiment of my higher self. I am that I am. Please repeat, I am that I am, as you deeply become one with this flame. I am one with the flame of light within. I am one with the flame of light within. I am one with the flame of light within. Please know that this is a very powerful upgrade that we are receiving this equinox portal date. Knowing that this energy is feeding you and fueling you to go forward with your mission with great joy and jubilance and wisdom and intelligence and common sense and power and authenticity and transformative abilities. So just use your third eye to scan your body and just notice that you are entirely subsumed by this golden orange light, that you have become one with this golden orange light. It is so. It is so. We are being asked now to visualize a grounding cord coming out of our root center, visualizing a golden snake, like a golden snake wrapping itself tightly around the core of the earth. So as we take a deep breath in, and as we breathe out, just releasing our grounding cord and anchoring this energy deep into Mother Gaia, that she may receive the codes of the awakened human angelic, so that she may be nourished by your awakeness, by your remembrance of your eternal and perpetual divinity. That you may feed Mother Gaia with the codes of your truth and remembrance, knowing that it is a two-way relationship. We give to Gaia and Gaia gives to us. We give to Gaia, Gaia gives to us. So just feeling your roots going deep with each out-breath. Send your roots deeper and deeper and visualize them like a beautiful in an oak tree that are stretching out far and wide as you are anchoring this energy deep into Mother Gaia. Now we are all being asked to visualize up to 3 children that we know and that we love. And they can be any age up to 18. Ideally, they're going to be young, because we dealt with the teenagers in the last transmission. So, but just whoever comes to mind, just now visualize in front of you. There can be 1, 2, or 3 children that you know, and it can be more. It's not limited. If you happen to have 5 children, please have all your 5 children there. But generally speaking, 2 or 3 children is perfect to be working with for this transformation. Just call to mind a beautiful child. And if you don't have any children in your life, it could be someone who was a child. Maybe it's an older child. You can visualize your son or daughter when they were a child. Because time is non-linear. In the multidimensional sense, time is completely non-linear. So just visualizing now beautiful children standing in front of you. And just using your third eye, just gauge what level their flame is at. A lot of children are suffering at the moment through lack of something to look forward to, through having to wear masks, through being tied up with very, very, very asleep parents, even though they're starseeds and very, very awakened. So a lot of the flame within these children. So just please take a moment to just really, using your intuition and your third eye, just gauge at what level the flame is at. Is it a spark? Is it a flame? Is it a roaring fire? And now just notice that you and the higher self of that carrying a white fan. And just visualize yourself now beginning to fan that flame. For some, it's a spark, fanning the spark. Just see yourself smiling and beaming, sending out joy frequencies to those children that you're working with. Knowing that as we work with the micro, we are deeply, deeply affecting the macro. So just visualize yourself really going for it, like fanning those flames. Just notice how the children are so open and they're so receptive to this energetic input, and that the spark and the flame is getting very, very strong and mighty. So mighty. As we call down brand new codes for the children. Notice now that there are light codes streaming in from their higher self. It's like there's like a tube, a cylinder light tube that's pouring down. We are assisting them to fully anchor the armor of God, and that is in their vibration, their spiritual vibration is how they carry the armor of God. Notice now in the very, very core of the fire, it's very powerful and orange, and it is grounded, and it is rooted, and it is anchored. And just keep observing this very, very powerful flame that is entirely subsuming all of these children, as we are allowing them to receive a very, very important upgrade, that they may become the spiritual leaders that they have incarnated to be, that they may hold that connection to the divine, to source energy, unequivocally, undoubtedly, solidly and powerfully. They will hold that knowing, hold that memory of the truth of who they are as divine sparks of glory, magnificent glory. Just getting a very solid sense of all of the children that you're working with having their flames fully, completely activated. Noticing within the central core of the fire, there is a sense of rootedness, a sense of anchoring, that this fire energy is anchoring deep in their feet. In their feet chakra are on board with this grounding and with this anchoring. And now, using the power of our imagination, each of these children now, in front of them, there is a large blue cobalt sphere of light. It's like an electric blue sphere of light. Just please visualize each of the children that you're working with walking inside this bubble of light. And this is guarded over by Archangel Michael. This is Archangel Michael's protection. So just visualize the child. They can almost see them stepping up and stepping into the sphere of light. And as they step into the center of the sphere of light, there's like a zipper that just zips close and we seal them in there. And just notice now your beautiful child that you're working with, they're carrying that flame of God consciousness, of source energy, of oneness with their source energy, and they now have full on spiritual protection. And there is actually a circle, a blue circle, which is spinning around, which is sealing their protection and ensuring that there is no funny business ever with these children, that they are solidly protected from now to eternity. Just observe the child is smiling, and their eyes are just beaming out such joy and happiness and giggling and laughter and bubbling joy. The children are remembering. Just take a moment to really hold that vision of all the children that you are working with their fully activated flames, standing in these blue cobalts. And as you hold this vision very solidly within your third eye, we're now being asked to visualize every single child on this earth with an activated flame of divinity, of God consciousness, of source energy. So just take a moment now to look around you. You can choose your local school, you can choose an orphanage in India. Just use the power of your imagination to know that every single child on the earth today is receiving this blessing, is receiving this dispensation of divine spiritual protection in order to assist them as we move forward now in this great transition that we are all in, as this third dimensional paradigm is collapsing, making way for this utopian fifth dimensional paradise, which is our birthright, which these children are encoded to manifest and to experience. So please use the power of your God-given imagination to visualize all of these children all around the world with their fully activated flames of divinity, alignment with source energy, full remembrance, visualizing them all in their blue spheres of light, fully protected, fully protected. We're being asked now to direct our attention to the US border, where there is a lot of vulnerable children at the moment. So just being asked to visualize these light codes pouring down on the US, I believe it's the Texan border, the Mexico border anyway, and visualizing these light codes pouring down. And these children are receiving these light codes and they are being protected by adults who have their great out. They're being reunited with their parents. These light codes and this flame and this protection is creating a magnetic connection to their highest timeline of safety and resolution. We're being asked now to visualize many of the parents running to the border and now finding their children, because a lot of these children have been kidnapped. Visualizing the joy and the celebration as the child is united with its mother and father. Knowing that all of the children have received an extremely important upgrade to be able to navigate this realm as we're on the verge of this timeline collapse. So please visualize all of these children being whisked off to safety by angels, by humans, by their parents, by carers, by guardians. Now, please visualize that entire border empty and secure, where zero nefarious activities are allowed to take place there now. In fact, we're being asked to please visualize a band of angels surrounding that entire wall, protecting the children, protecting the vulnerable people, creating a barrier of resistance so nefarious energetics are not allowed to enter through that wall. We are all being asked now to visualize a beautiful golden swan that is just flying down now. And just imagine this golden swan opens up their huge wings and they whip up these children and they whip them away to safety. And also, please visualize the golden swans coming forth, and we're going to be releasing this into the universe. So just visualizing this golden swan swooping down and whipping up all of the children and taking them away, knowing that as we let go, we allow this manifestation to occur in all dimensional realities. In order to manifest anything, you have to let go. You have to set your intention, and then you have to let go, and you have to let God. So just visualizing this now, that we have set this intention, and these children now have been released to the universe, and we have activated these codes of the highest, most extraordinary divine protection. Being asked to bring our hands in prayer position to seal this knowing, to know that it is so, to know that all children on the earth are safe. All children on the earth are protected. The flame of divinity has been ignited within all children. And this is helping all of us activate that flame of child energy within us that has been heavily targeted. Please hold faith in your hearts, brothers and sisters. Please know is the most powerful energy going forward, to have faith that this is so, to know that this is so, to know that we have affected change on the etheric blueprint level, which is the seed of all manifestation, exists within the higher dimensional blueprint level, and that is where we have activated an almighty shift. And it is very important for us all to have faith now that this is true, and that all children are safe, and we are going to witness miracles. We are going to witness shifts. Knowing that this is so, knowing that our children are safe and protected on all dimensional realms of consciousness, particularly the third dimensional earthly consciousness now. We can let that go as we're being asked to bring our attention to the land mass on the earth that is known as Israel. Israel is a very, very small country in the Middle East, and it is as big as the country of Wales. It is tiny, a tiny little landmass in the middle of the Middle East. So just please bring your awareness to the land of Israel. We are asked, all of us are now being asked to visualize ourselves standing in a circle around the border of Israel. We are all dressed in white, and our circle goes all around the entire country. We are being asked to visualize all of the children that we have been working with. They are also part of our circle. Children hold a very, very powerful energy of transformation. very appropriate work with the energy of the divine child as we activate this shift in the landmass of Israel. So just notice now that we are all dressed in white, we all have bare feet, and we're all holding hands. And we're with those children, all of those children, all dressed in white. They are part of this circle, and we are entirely covering the whole landmass of Israel. And as we close the circle, the love energy and the grounded energy is so palpable that it begins to attract many, many angels, many angelic beings from the higher dimensional realms are now being attracted to our circle. So just notice now that there's literally hundreds of thousands of angels, of angelic souls, very, very high galactic beings that are now coming forward and entering into our circle. And notice that as they come in, they're bringing an extraordinary light. If you imagine like a light in a house times 1 million. So we're almost quite blinded by the light, but the light is exactly what is needed. So just visualize all of us now making this great circle, standing with our angelic brethren, our galactic brothers and sisters, all holding hands, feeling this great sense of light entering into the periphery of our circle. And just looking around you and seeing that the heart center is activated in all your brothers and sisters. Your heart center, the heart center is fully open, and all of us are beaming out love energy, heart energy into Israel, into the absolute living core of Israel. So just notice that there's actually literally a beam of light that is being sent for the heart of every single person in the circle, and it is all coalescing in the very, very central hub of Israel, in the central core of Israel. In fact, we're being asked to visualize this light energy being focused on the Dead Sea, which is not dead, it's very alive, the alive sea. Knowing that the energy of water is a conductor. It's very, very powerful and transformative when we work with the energy of water. So just notice now that all of this light energy is pouring into the Dead Sea that's actually an alive sea filled with salt. And it is activating many, many light codes that are almost like droplets that are bouncing up from the ocean. And this is actually activating a dispensation of light codes. It's like rainbow light now is pouring down on the sea, on the ocean, in the center of Israel. And please observe now that all of the brothers and sisters of Israel, for some unknown reason, are being drawn to the ocean, to the sea, the Dead Sea that's actually alive. And just visualize now, I can't remember exactly how many people in Israel. Is it 1 million or 2 or 3? Anyway, just visualize all of the brothers and sisters that live in Israel. They're all dressed in white, and they're all just being attracted like flies, like a fly colony, to this area where this ocean is. And just notice now that as each of the Israeli brothers and sisters comes forth, they actually go. They put their hands in the water and they splash their third eye and they splash their crown. Notice that as they do that, it completely and utterly opens their crown center. And as the crown center is open, this activates a spiritual awakening of the highest order, which is all about the heart center. So the heart center is what is activated within a true, genuine spiritual awakening. So just observe now, all these brothers and sisters from Israel are coming forward or wetting themselves with the water from the sea. And as they're doing that, they're opening up their crown centers. And in fact, we are being asked to observe their etheric crowns. So just look around you now, all of our Israeli brothers and sisters wearing the most extraordinarily beautiful crowns, made of sapphire, made of gold, made of crystals, made of rubies, all the precious stones, diamonds. Just get a sense now that there is a huge en masse awakening occurring in Israel at the moment, as everyone is waking up to the absolute living truth that we are divine and we are sovereign beings, and there is no external authority outside of us. I am that I am, God's source within. Just look around you and see many of the brothers and sisters have their hands on their hearts. They have their other hands out, and they are having a full-on spiritual awakening. Please observe this. Please observe these beautiful crowns. Old men, young boys, old women, young girls, children. Everyone, the whole entire country of Israel is being infused with this divine light. Please feel that wave of ecstatic joy that has just descended upon all of our brothers and sisters in the land that is Israel. Feel their hearts being replenished with the truth of God consciousness, that they may remove all shackles of control. Feeling the heart center, the heart consciousness of all of our brothers and sisters in Israel opening now like a beautiful golden lotus flower, releasing golden doves. Notice now that all of those in the circle that have fully opened their hearts, they are now releasing these beautiful, exquisite golden doves. And these golden doves are flying around the Sea of Galilee, the Dead Sea. We're being asked now to work with the Sea of Galilee as well. So just visualizing these beautiful, exquisite, tiny golden doves just flying around. And as they fly around the Sea of Galilee and the Dead Sea that is really alive, just notice how they're dropping codes of joy, codes of light, codes of abundance, truth, remembrance of our eternal divinity. Just notice now that these birds are moving to the cities, to Tel Aviv, Jerusalem, the major cities in Israel, and they're just flying around these beautiful golden doves, transforming the energetic code of the land, bringing it up to the fifth dimension. Please take 3 deep breaths in now, brothers and sisters, and really, really anchor this knowing that we have transformed the entire energetic grid of the landmass that is Israel. Please know this to be so. Please hold steady and fast to the knowing, the truth, the transformation, this activation. We are now being asked to please visualize our brother Liam walking into our circle. And he is in his spirit form, and he is much taller, much larger than us, as he has become one with his higher self. So just notice our brother Liam walking into the circle, and he's standing next to me. And on the other side of him, he's holding Zoe's hand. And just get a sense of his energy enters into the circle, and get a sense of his confidence and his serenity and his wish to transmit what he is seeing in the spirit world, that all is well, that we have never, ever have anything to fear, that God's grace is all that is, and everything else is an illusion. God's grace is all that is, and everything else is an illusion. Feel him standing in our circle, transmitting the truth to all of us. We are all safe. We are all loved. We are all guarded over in ways that are absolutely, truly unfathomable to our minds. He is transmitting a message of excitement, that we have so much to look forward to, that we are really, truly reaching the end of this collapse of this 3D timeline. And he's showing us this 5D New Earth timeline that is getting more and more solid as each moment passes. Now Liam is stepping out of the circle, and he is now literally walking on the water, on the Dead Sea, on the alive sea. So just visualize him. And as he begins walking on the water, a beautiful, exquisite golden bridge opens. The most beautiful bridge that we've ever seen in our lives opens before us. And he's turning around to say goodbye because he's got a mission. He's got a mission in another dimension. So just see our brother Liam now walking solidly with great power and alignment and strength and wisdom and greatness. And he's walking along that bridge. And as he's walking along that bridge, it begins to go up and up and up. We're being asked to observe that as he goes up and up and up, that he becomes more and more transparent as he goes into the higher dimensional realms. But he's smiling at us and he's waving and he's saying, we're always together. We're always together, guys. He's saying that separation is an illusion. And that death is a lie. That death doesn't really exist in eternity. That he's gone into another room. He's gone into a higher dimensional room. But he is sending us all a message that he's well and he is in the right place and he's in a good space and he's being looked after. So just take a moment to just send a blessing, a personal blessing from your heart to our brother Liam, prayer of gratitude for holding space in all the transmissions that he sat in and held space as the divine masculine, being a beautiful, exquisite pillar of light. Really loving me, soothing me, comforting me, being my best friend. So grateful. Just observe how, as he moves up that golden bridge, he becomes more and more transparent. As he returns back to the work that he has now been assigned to do, which is in the higher dimensional realms for now. Please notice all of us in the circle, bringing our hands in prayer position and bowing our heads as we honour the passing, the transition of our beautiful soul brother Liam Anthony McGenty. God bless you, my brother. God bless your soul. God bless you for the choices that you made. May you always be loved. May you always be cherished. May you always be taken care of. That is my prayer. May you always feel safe. May you always be happy. On the count of 3, Liam's soul will cross over the golden rainbow bridge. 1. He's giving a last cheeky wave. 2. 3. Liam has now moved on to the higher realms. He's being guarded over, watched over by many, many, many angelic beings. I truly know now there is nothing to worry about, that God is looking after him truly, absolutely. My mind is at rest, my heart is at peace, knowing that he is in God's hands. Please take 3 deep cleansing breaths in now, breathing in that deep transformative energy that we have activated on so many levels, individually and within the collective. We're all asked to bring our hands in prayer position. As the transmission is now complete, brothers and sisters, we've done the work that we were assigned to do as the ground crew. And God is very, very happy with all of us. So, just as we are all coming out of this meditation, I've been guided to play the Goddess song that Liam wrote for me.
Battery 30%. Connected.
Sorry.
Jenny's iPhone.
So I'm going to play the song now, brothers and sisters. Oh, I highly recommend doing this again, guys, because there will have been stuff that you missed out on. Bear with me. Here we go. I do recommend it to switch ones. It's rocking my world. Just waiting for it to come on. Amazing. Hi Patricia, what's the sky today? Right, Danny, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it. So sing along with us, guys.
When I wake up in the morning, I lay next to a goddess. When I'm stretching and I'm yawning, a brand new day is dawning. I adore my one and only. Thank I'm not alone. She provides me with a home, a place that my soul knows. In the morning when I wake up, I lay next to a goddess. She is more than I could have dreamed of. She really is a goddess. She makes me laugh, she makes me smile, she makes my heart beat 1,000 times. You know it's true, she really is a goddess. When I wake up in the morning, I lay next to a goddess. When I'm stretching and I'm yawning, a brand new day's dawning, singing, glory, glory, hallelujah. You're my ticket home to heaven. I know it's true. Thank God for you. I breathe a sigh of relief. I've seen what love can do. In the morning when I wake up, I lay next to a goddess. She is more than I could have dreamed of. She really is a goddess. She makes me laugh, she makes me smile, she makes my heart beat 1,000 times. You know it's true, she really is a goddess. When I wake up in the morning, I lay next to a goddess, and I brush my hair and I get dressed. No rush, no time to get stressed. I'm blessed to be protected by an angel, and baby, it's you. What would I do without you? How could I believe in me alone? A king, a throne, a queen, a rose. In the morning when I wake up, I lay next to a goddess. She is more than I could have dreamed of. She really is a goddess. She makes me laugh. She makes me smile. She blows my mind and she drives me wild. You know it's true. She really is a goddess. You know it's true. She really is a goddess. Yeah. You know it's true. She really is a goddess. You know it's true. She really is a goddess. You know it's true. She really is a goddess. When I wake up in the morning, I lay next to a goddess. She is more than I could have dreamed of. She really is a goddess. She makes me laugh. She makes me smile. She blows my mind and she drives me wild. You know it's true. She really is a goddess. You know it's true. She really is a goddess. Oh my God.
How amazing is that song, guys? It's so good. It's so good. It's going to go all around the world. We know it is. We've got a big mission. And thank you all for supporting us. And we are actually starting to record it now. And it's a very, very exciting journey, what's going on with the music. And we're really asking our community to get behind us and support it, because this is New Earth music. This is music for the New Earth. And we have a beautiful vision of so many beloveds waking up in the morning, men singing this to their goddesses.
Yeah. And even,
you know?
even people already who don't have a partner, they're waking up. Someone commented saying 3 days in a row, as soon as they wake up, it's in their head.
That's Lisa.
So to tide them over for a bit.
So it'll keep them going while they're definitely.
It's proven.
It's proven. Yeah. Absolutely. Oh god, gosh. That's the first time I've listened to the song, guys. Oh golly gosh. It's the first time. Oh good lord. Honestly, I think this has been one of the hardest days of my life, you know, doing this. And I really, really, really hope and pray that I can integrate this now. I was there with you last summer when you did this video. It's really lovely. It's beautiful. You look so happy, brave, and so good to hear. Beautiful. Keep doing this beautiful transmission. Oh God, it's you know, there's no manual to deal with grief. There's no manual. There's like we're just trailblazing. Do you know what I mean? It's like I'm freezing now. Oh my God! Thank you, so club, for this so much. Oh. Yeah, it's been really intense, really, really full on. beautiful blessings. Liam will never be forgotten. He's such an important part of my awakening. We're all winging it, girl. That was intense. It was. Oh, good Lord. Anyway, guys, yeah, it's been really such a strong day for me today, and I think I'm going to feel a lot better tomorrow. Oh, bless Zoe. Guys, look what Zoe's doing. She's adding you to all my bits and bobs on. Forget about Facebook. Life is so precious. Give thanks every day. Oh, thank you, Nicole. Thank you so much. It's so full on. Our hearts are with you. I know. Zoe's such a trooper. Zoe's just getting all the links. All right, guys. Okay, announcements. Book, major announcement. Get the book if you haven't got it. It's amazing. The workbook's ready for everyone. The next transmission will be the 4/4. Won't be on YouTube. So our last ever YouTube transmission. It's going to be in a private Zoom group. I'm going to be launching my Mighty membership soon. It's very exciting what's going on with Mighty membership. That's going to be 4/4. I'm going to be doing the hardback copy of my book. I'm going to be launching that for basically when I put the book on Amazon, this woman did it, and she did it so that I couldn't sell it anywhere else for 90 days. And so once the 90 days is up, I'm going to be doing the second edition, and I'm going to be doing the hard copy, and I'm going to have other outlets apart from terrible Amazon to sell it. I didn't really know about Amazon until I've done it, and it's not good. So I'm asking for your book for my birthday. I was sleeping when I woke up, Swan, and felt Liam when you started playing the song. So just saying, it's surreal, hon. It gets better. I promise. Time is a healer. You're loads of support, amazing, strong lady. You are. I'm well done. Thank you. Beautiful transmission. Oh God, that's running out of my mind. So I'm doing the. What was I saying, Zoe? Was it the Mighty membership? 4/4 transmission. The books are going to be done on the middle of May. I'm going to have the hard copy and the second edition. This is the first edition. This is, I actually think this is going to be, my spirit team said this is going to be collectible, and I think the first edition is going to be the really valuable one. So first edition is a good one to have. In fact, I'll put the link to get the book if I've got it. I don't know if I've got it on a new computer. I might have it. Hold on a minute. I'll post a link to get the book. There's a universal link. Sorry, have you got the universal link? The universal link. Hold on a minute. I'll find it. Aha, here it is. Right, Amazon book link. There we go. Here's the universal book link. Mention the audiobook. Oh yes, I've done the audiobook, guys. Done the audiobook. Oh my God, what a mission that was. Holy macaroni. It was harder than writing the book. But it was harder than writing the book. The attention to detail when you record an audio, and the hours and 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 hours it takes. Holy macaroni. I've done the audio, so that's it's not quite ready to be published yet. It's on the website too. India and also shamanism. India. Oh yeah, India. I don't know what you mean about India, hun. I'm bringing through a new project called Corporate Shamanism, and I've been really strongly guided by spirit to bring shamanic mindfulness practices into the corporate world, because these companies, it's either make or break. It's either 3D or 5D. If you're 3D, you're gone, forget about it. If you're 5D, you're going to thrive in the new earth. And so Spirit's like, we need someone to help these corporate situations transition to 5D. And so they've gone, Jen, they've chose me for the job, or you know. So anyway, I'm bringing through this amazing project called Corporate Shamanism, and I'm going to be in what I want to contact is CEOs. I need CEOs to let them know that I'm going to be offering this. It doesn't have to be the UK, it can be any English speaking country really. So I'm excited about that. That's a new project that I'm working on. What else? I can be the only guy to have paperback and hardback. Oh, Wayne, bless you, darling. God bless you. Thank you, Jen, for all your heart healing. Love you so much, Michelle, sweetheart. I really do. You're such a darling. I met Michelle in Chester. So beautiful. My home for many lifetimes of 4 years in this one. Lucy, that's amazing. Mention the audio book, India. What was it about India, though? Yeah, corporate shamanism sounds great, doesn't it? It's amazing. I'm really excited about that. Bringing mindfulness practices on into the corporate world. So yeah, really excited about launching that project. I'm going to write my second book. It's going to be called No More Crumbs, and it's an empowerment manual for the divine feminine. Very important message I'm going to bring through in that book, but I'm going to wait a little bit. I've got to get over the grief first. Planting beautiful seeds. India Vogue magazine. Oh yeah, I'm going to be in Vogue. Can you believe it, guys? I'm going to be in India Vogue because of my book. I'm going to have an article. They're going to do an article about me in India Vogue. So isn't that exciting? And yeah, that's good. Oh yeah, but I said about Mighty membership. I'm going to have a very beautiful thing going on in my Mighty membership, because I'm not doing one-to-one sessions anymore. I can't do one-to-one sessions anymore. So I'm actually going to be opening up group coaching sessions, like really high level group coaching sessions. So yeah, I'm going to be launching that soon. It's awesome, isn't it? India Vogue magazine, yeah. Keep shining your light, Jen. You're a beacon. Love your fellow Somerset subscriber. She helped my neck and back. Oh, that's good, Molly, darling. I'm so glad. Oh, Lola, please can you leave me a review? It's all about the reviews on Amazon. It's all to do with the algorithms. And if you don't leave a review, then it doesn't get exposed to anyone. But if everyone leaves a review, then it means that more people will have access to this. It's very transformative. This is a scripture, you know what I mean? It's really transformative. Jen, I can't click like it says. Oh, just write to me. We'll have to add a press section on your site. Yes, Molly, darling, that's right. That's what Simran said. She said, oh, well, I'm going to give you all the, the bits and bobs for your Vogue and this and that. So I feel like at the moment, I feel like I'm being pulled back. That I'm definitely having this experience being pulled back, and I'm about to go forward again. But it's just like, oh, I keep going back. I'm going back. Can I go any more further back? And it's like, God's like, yeah, I'm going to pull you a bit more further back. I'm like, oh my God, we're going to go forward. So that's where I'm at the moment. But I feel like there's some astrological things going to happen, and I'm just going, pshoo. Anyway, thanks for sharing that song from Liam. He's been such a big part of our twin flame journey. It brings tears to my eyes that we're only going to be able to see him in replays. What's the understatement of the pandemic? Oh, thank you, Lola, darling, that you did leave a review. That's very kind of you. No, he's such beautiful things. Likes going up. What do you mean? What do you mean, Oscar? Likes going up. What an amazing first transmission for me. I felt every emotion. Very sorry about Liam. I was watching you guys last year. Love, I love you. Oh, it's so lovely. Honestly, guys, you warm my heart. Honestly, you really do. Like, I was feeling pretty terrible, wasn't I? And like now, just seeing all your comments is so beautiful. Really, just like it's like a cuddle. Every single one of your comments is like a cuddle, quite frankly. Like you're on an elastic band waiting to catapult. I get that. I want to make, yeah. Like an arrow, yeah. I sort of, yeah, I mean, like, oh, less people on the transmission. Oh, I'm getting kicked off Facebook. Oh my god. Oh, I'm losing my platform. Oh my god, I'm getting pulled back. I'm getting pulled back. Boom. Oh, and I've been banned for 3 days for saying that I like to breathe sacred air. I wrote a post saying I like to breathe sacred air. Went against their standards on Crackbook FB. There was quite a bit of interference during the transmission, which is always because it's powerful. Like today's transmission video, such a cry when you started the transmission. Powerful, yeah. Guys, I really highly recommend watching it twice. Everyone should always do the transmissions twice. It's really, really recommended. There won't be any interference on that. That's just because the energies are too high. Because when you're working with very, very, very high level energies, it's like they have to interface with 3D, and then it sometimes just glitches 3D. Do you know what I mean? So don't worry about it. Imagine breathing is now a damn privilege. You know? Anyway. All right, guys, I have my announcements. That's it. Very powerful energies, glitches is exactly what it was. We are so lucky to have you, Jen. I'm so lucky to have you, Zoe. Yeah, so can't post on Facebook for a couple more days. Don't worry about it if you don't see me there. I'm still on other. Where will I post? I'll post on Mighty. Got my Mighty community. I think that's it then, guys. So thank you so much. I do feel a lot better. I feel like the energies were just really, really building up for this transmission, and I feel like something has passed. I don't feel so terrible. So that's very, very good. And yeah, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. So please post on Telegram. I know with my Telegram group, I need to be able to work out how people can comment on my Telegram group, guys. I've got so many people, like 2,000 people on the group, but I don't know how to make it so that people can comment. It's just mad. I need to do that. I think Sonia knows. I think Sonia needs to sit with me one day and we need to just sort out that Telegram group. I love you, Jen. Thank you so much. And thank you, Zoe. Thank you for a good cry, for sweet Liam. I'm open to help. What was that with whatchamacallit, with thingamajiggy, Telegram. All right, guys, this is it. So God bless us all. May we all have a really beautiful night's sleep. Love you, Jen. Sleep well tonight. It was amazing. Yeah, may we all really, really have a really, really good solid night's sleep. May we all feel the energies that we've been working with. I really pray that I can start to have more contact with Liam's spirit. I really, really pray that I can integrate the grief so that it's not so traumatizing for me, the fact that his body's gone. I really, really pray that I can be open to get his messages and receive his messages and receive his love. That's the most important thing. And his humor. He's so funny. He's funny. So brilliantly funny. So Genty Pixie might know as her Telegram. I know she's tried to talk me through it and it didn't work. I don't know. Anyway, guys, this is it. So I love you all. Love you all. Thank you for holding space for Jen and Liam. Love always. Thank you. Much love. All right, guys, thank you so much. This has been an amazingly powerful transmission. And we're leaving YouTube with a bang, aren't we? Woohoo! So yeah, see you on the next transmission, brothers and sisters. And Esther, darling, and I just want to say a blessing for Esther's dad as well. So I'm going to really, really hold your dad's journey back home to spirit in my heart, Esther. And I'm really just going to visualize him surrounded by so many angels and angelic beings, knowing that he's really, really looking after you and sending you so much love, my beautiful sister, Esther. I love you, Esther. You're such a beautiful goddess. You really, really are. You're so deeply in my heart. You're embedded in my heart, sister. We've had similar losses at the same time. So sad. Link to the book isn't working. Oh my gosh. All right, guys. I'll post the link to the book underneath this transmission. It will work. You can always type in Twin Flames and the event. and it will just come up in your whatever country you're in. It will just come up. You're a brave warrior of light. So much love and respect for your presence at this time on planet Earth. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, guys. God bless you. I love you. Namaste.